Okay, hello. Just doing a quick test to make sure everything's working. Just checking Twitch. Strange. It says I'm streaming, but I'm getting an error. Why would that be? Let's try one more time. Strange. Just trying to sort out some settings. I'll explain why in a moment. But I don't seem to be able to see my streaming Twitch. If you're in Twitch, let me know if you can see anything. Oh, no, it's working. Okay, cool. And YouTube appears to be working as well. So, okay, I think we're good to go. Alrighty then, let's just do a quick test message in the old chat. See if that comes through. Hopefully it will. Doesn't seem to be doing a lot at the moment though. According to that, it should be working. But I'm not seeing anything on any of the channels. Let's try a direct one in YouTube. Hi, Blitz. Oh, that's come through. That's bizarre. Not quite sure why my message hasn't come through. Oh, that's all a bit weird. Okay, I think it's working now. Brilliant. Thanks for that, Blitz, as well. How you doing? Nice to have you along. Alrighty. So, yeah, everything's a bit weird at the moment, and the reason why that is that I had a bit of a what's the word? A technical issue 2 days ago, and my PC decided to stop working, and so I had to do a bit of troubleshooting. I ended up having to. I saved an image about. Must have been about a month and a half ago. So I kind of lost about a month and a half's worth of stuff. But I re-imaged and I still couldn't get the computer to boot. It was saying no operating system, all the usual sort of nightmare scenarios, or no boot available. And so I then got another drive out and put that in, and that also said, no boot available, no OS. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? It doesn't make sense. I've re-imaged and everything. Anyway, after 2 days and losing 2 months worth of stuff, it was a faulty ATA cable. That's right. All that for nothing. So one of the reasons I'm doing this stream is because I just want to check that the stream is now working as it should do, because I've had to reinstall lots of stuff. So it would be great if you could feedback and let me know if things are working in terms of sound, volume, mic, and all that good stuff. I would really appreciate that feedback. From what I can see, everything seems to be working okay, but if you could let me know in the chat, that'd be great as well. Anyway, so assuming that we're all working okay, I thought I'd let you know where I am. I'm still working my way across the void. Message there, let's have a look. Working good, thanks Blitz, appreciate it. I salute you. I will salute you in chat, and hopefully it'll work this time. And like I say, I've just reinstalled everything. Didn't even appear to do anything. Like I say, there'll probably be a few technical issues. Okay, that's not working in there. But anyway, I tried to sleep in chat, but I'm getting some weird stuff going. Anyway, I didn't want the system map. This is where I am at the moment. I'm still crossing the void. It's pretty sparse at the moment, but I'm almost in the point where we get to plenty of good stars. This doesn't appear to be, it's in map mode, that's why. Okay, so here we are. And I'm trying to get across the void. Now the area that I'm heading to is over there. And yeah, if you just joined, I basically just had to re-image my computer over the last 2 days. Lost about 1.5 to 2 months worth of stuff, so I had to reinstall lots of stuff, and obviously I changed my setup in between and purchased a new microphone and all sorts of other stuff, and a mixer, and so I'm just checking it all works really, and it appears to be working now, which is good. Wow, really? I must have zoomed out really far. Right, okay. So anyway, we're trying to get over there. It's still quite sparse in terms of stars. How far away is that one? It's all about the jump range. I'll come on focus and highlight. Oh, 122 light years. Wow. Okay. So should I use some... Oh, there's plenty of stars up here though. Because I'm starting to get a little bit low on jumponium. So maybe I need to shift up a little bit. Yeah, I really need to head to somewhere like that, don't I? That's 122 light years. So let's choose FSD boost 122. That's going to use another premium boost there, but I think that might get me across the void into a point where I can actually make some progress. So I'm going to go for that. Another premium boost. We can find some materials at some point, I'm sure. So let's do that. Right. So, into inventory. Down to synthesis. FSD injection. Ooh, blimey, getting a bit low. 5 injections left. What are we low on? Germanium. Right, let's do the injection anyway. I'm confident once I get to that next point, I should, in theory, be able to make some quicker progress, because getting across the void has been a real challenge, and that's with a ship that's capable of I think it's something like, no, I'll tell you in a minute once this is finished, but at the moment it's 139 light years, but once we make this jump you'll see it's not quite that far reaching. I can see it's quite dark out here, and that's because I'm on the edge of the galaxy. Well, will be. I'm already, as some people might say, already there, but I've got a bit of a way to go yet. And the whole purpose of this trip is to have this account at one end of the galaxy and my other account at the other end of the galaxy, which could be a first, who knows. So that's another big jump. We have some planets, which is always good. Now I don't want to scoop too much fuel because I don't want the ship to get too heavy, because you never know when you need that extra 0.1 light year to make the rest of the trip. And one other thing I need to do is just set up my joystick. Hopefully that will now work. Oh, it's not configured. That's a shame. I don't know what my this is because I had to re-image, so I can't remember the key bind to bring up the FSD scanner. I'll just have to quickly go into settings. I know, immersion broken. I don't know. Where are we? Where is the FSD interface mode? Nope. Mode switches. Where would it be? Interface, head look. They should have a search, shouldn't they, for this? It's got to be around here somewhere. FSD. Head look, interface. Galaxy Map driving. Multi-Crow fighter camera. Ah, there it is. I was looking for that. Right, let me see if it'll use my it won't let me use it. I'll have to set that binding up later. Anyway, for now it's F. I'll just come out of there. Cancel, yeah, get out of it. Confirm. Resume. Okay, the rest of the bindings are working. Right, let's get back on with the show. Oh, what have we got here? Would it be a water world? Alright, we'll come back to that. There's only 11 bodies, so let's quickly do a quick scan. I see. Metal. It would appear no one's been here before as well, which is always nice. There's the water world. We'll have some of that. Hopefully it's terraformable. Quickly scan these other ones. Something looks like it's ringed around here. Or maybe it's not actually. Also detected a ringed body for a moment. Yes. No ringed bodies. Void was a nightmare, Blitz. Have you already gone across, have you? Are you actually heading in the same direction as I am? Because that would be pretty cool. Excellent. Brilliant. So are you actually ahead of me then? Are you in game at the moment? Because if you are, I'll be able to... Oh, no I won't, because we need to be in the same group, don't we? I was going to open the galaxy map and see whereabouts you were. We could have had a rendezvous. Now, is this terraformable? No, it's not. It's a shame. Oh, those three are there. Those are all worth scanning. So let's go and blitz over there. I don't think there's any landables. Let's just double check. Oh, there is one. What resources are there? Vanadium, germanium. Oh, I actually want that. There's no volcanism though, so I'm not going to bother. He's posted his coordinates in the chat. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. By the magic of the Tinterweb. Let's go off the throttle there for a second. Let's see, where are you? Where art thou? Oh my word. Where are you? 7,000 light years away? Oh, you're way ahead of me. You obviously got too much spare time. Mind you, I have been put back by 2 days because I had to rebuild my PC. Well, you know, you'll have to stick around because we will catch up out in the void. But well done, sir, on getting so far ahead. I guess you're making quicker progress now you're out there. By the way, Blitz, what's your jump range on your ship? I'd be interested to know. I did mention I'd say what mine was. It's actually 69 maximum, but I am carrying a load of stuff to do some experiments with some life forms that I know are out there, and I think that's exactly where Blitz is going to as well. But yeah, I would be interested to know what your range is and how you found crossing the void, apart from it was a nightmare. What should do in terms of that? 6 probes, so it's a Mickey Mouse job. And one on the face should do it. Oh, I still want behind as well because I'm in a bit of a hurry. Doesn't make any difference, I don't think, as long as you do it within the efficiency number. Right, I should scan that, no problem. No problem.
Surface scan complete.
Oh, of course it is. Let's just pick up these. Back the other way. So yeah, I had to recover from a bit of a system issue. I could have resolved it within about 5 minutes if I'd have known it was the ATA cable, but I actually thought my my new solid state drive had packed up, as they do sometimes, so I dragged out another drive. Still couldn't get it to boot. Started to get suspicious. Did a system image restore. Still wouldn't work, and I'm thinking, no, that should really be working by now. So then I switched out the ATA cable for a fresh new one, and away we went. So do feel like a bit of a muppet. Alright, Blitz, so you're 61 light years. Okay, well that's not too bad. And what are you currently flying? Is it a Phantom, or is it an Anaconda, or a Asp Explorer? Asp Explorer, good man. The original, very first proper exploration ship. I've not tried to do a new Asp build since I did that video, which was, what was that, like nearly 3 years ago? That was way before we had engineering, way before we had the Guardian frameshift drive booster. So actually that planet looks closer. No, it's not actually. Alright, we'll scan this one first. We'll do the water world and then we will make our merry way. Oh, and all the... What do you think of that new Article 13 mayhem that's coming our way? I'm not liking the sound of that. Where's the other one? It's over there. Better range. It won't let me fire it, but I always do like to have a little challenge. Let's see if we can hit it from here.
Scan complete.
Bit of fun. Right, quick, let's chase after him. they go. Come on. Will any of them actually reach the planet, or are they going to start snaking? Oh, they've already started snaking, I think. It's like following Tron. Pretty. Come on, we're going to make it. I don't think any of them are. They're not going to make it, are they? Let's face it. Can you do it, Captain? Just trying to adjust my speed. Let it go streaking by. There's no way they're going to reach that planet. So let's say goodbye to those and move in for the kill. Ooh. I'm reading the text there and now I don't know how to shoot. It's a leap of shit. As long as we're somewhere nearabouts. Nice looking planet actually. Alrighty, 6 probes, Mickey Mouse. There's the ears. There's the chin. 1 in the face. And 1 oops upside your head. Guaranteed to be a full scan. So you went across the Sangenius Rim, I guess that is halfway, and then headed, yeah, okay, which would have been a bit easier with the range. Right, let's just quickly do this one. Oh, just the opposite direction. Well, I'm thinking that after this, now I should be in a position to plot a route and just keep on going, although I'm not sure yet. Maybe I need to go a bit further. Actually, it's going the wrong way. I was getting a bit worried there. I need to go the other direction. Yeah, we want to head this way. I might have to use a couple more jump boosts before I hit the main cluster of stars where it gets nice and busy again. Ah well. It is difficult crossing voids like that. And if you're an explorer and you're watching this, you'll know what I'm talking about. Well, I wish they would reduce the gravity well effect. Trying to get away from a planet, it can take ages sometimes. Especially when you've got places to be. People to see, life forms to interrogate. So Blitz, that's the point actually. Are you carrying anything on your ASP that will allow you to interact with these alien life forms? Because I've kitted my ship out with a few things that hopefully will get some sort of reaction. I've got a laser and a mining laser and that's probably about it. I'd have had more time, I would have outfitted a Anaconda because it gives you more options to carry a lot more stuff. Right, where are we? So this is the water world. We'll scan this one and then we'll be on our way. So it's another Mickey Mouse. There's the ears, there's the chin, 1 in the face, and 1 upside your head. Job's good. Job's a good one. Not worried about the others. Alrighty. So what we want to do now
Surface scan complete.
is have a look at plotting our route. So we're heading over there. Commander Blitz is 7,000 light years in front of me. I'm not jealous. But let's see if we can actually get a decent distance plotted now. Let's try for that star there. Come on. All the way. Oh, come on, seriously. I think I might do one more Jumponium. Max boost. and then just hope I find a system that has the resources I need. Come on then, show me the money. Max boost. That's not really giving me much of an advantage actually, is it? I was expecting a longer jump than that. I can do 89. Is that? You're right, Blitz. This crossing the void is a real pain. How far is that stuff? Oh, just out of reach. Alright, well, we'll have to go here then. So, 89 light years. Core focus. 89 light years, which is... oh, just in the 2 zone. Right, that's the one we'll have to have. Right, so we need another FSD boost. Into inventory. And a standard boost. I've only got 4 left. I'm going to have to be careful now because I can end up getting trapped in the middle of nowhere. And then I'll be in a lot of trouble. This is where exploring gets a little bit more involved. Because if I do jump to a system and have no way of getting back out, as they say in Aliens, it's game over, man. Game over. So yeah, there is an element of risk in doing this sort of stuff. But I'm confident I can reach the cluster of stars ahead. He says now with only 3 decent sized jumps available. Oh, you landed on a few geological services collecting materials. Awesome. You're on one now collecting arsenic. Arsenic is the hardest resource to get, is it not? I'm sure it's bugged. I'm really sure it's bugged. And as you know, I don't know if you saw my Get That's the Mats I Want video, but when you find geologicals, it kind of guarantees the materials that you want. What we got here? Nothing really of any interest. Let's just scan one object. Give me one. There we go. That'll do, mate. I'm not really interested in scanning anymore here. So let's go back to the. Where's that off now? Oh right, it still don't do that route. Is it going to do it now? I think that just failed. If it did, I'm going to have to start thinking about getting materials. Come on. You're having a giraffe. I still don't have enough. What we got over here? 75. 73. Look at that. 3 light years away from... Right, I'm really confident if I make this next jump, which is going to need another boost, then we'll be in the continue on zone. So 73 is just a 1 boost. Right, 1 booster. Right, this one should see me on my way. Now I've selected that, it should actually draw a line to it. I don't know why it's not. Hello. 73. Why is it not updating? Why is it not drawing any lines? Am I missing something? Or is it just being slow today? You've got 98 out of 250 of arsenic. I've never had that much arsenic. Ever. Am I losing the plot. Oh, finally, it's done it. I was going to say. Right. Anyway, I'm not going to use a massive Jumponium. I'm just going to use a small one, 75. That'll do me. I think that'll do it then. Right. How many jumps we got left? Basic 3. I really need some germanium. Right. This is getting risky now because I've only left myself 2. I could end up in a situation where I don't find any landable planets, and I don't think that even if I called their fuel rats, they would be able to save me, because there's no way to transfer materials. But I've been in my Anaconda, I could do fully loaded with a jump range of 80 light years, but we're in the Phantom, so it is what it is. So fingers crossed, we've made it across the void now, and we also have some landables with germanium in it. See where we are. Let's get away from the start. Oh, we got all sorts here. Almost that might have been an Earthlight then. Right, I am going to scan all of these because I'm getting a bit low on Jumponium, which is a bit concerning. Because I could potentially leave myself stranded. Saw something the way there. And what we're looking for really is landables with some sort of location. Not looking good so far. This is where finding gas giants comes in handy. Ooh, no locations there. No locations there. Ooh, we've got a moon. There might be some tidal forces enough to generate some geological stuff. But no. Okay. Struggling here then. No locations there.
System scan complete.
Okay, and no locations. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Let's just see what that looks like on the old map. So if it's a terraformable water world, no, it's not. I really should go and scan those terraformables. Someone was there before, but I really want to make some progress. Come on then, let's be having you. What? Okay, this is now starting to get quite serious, folks. I've only got 2 jump boosts left. We can't be that far away from the. Oh my god! I could get marooned here if I'm not careful. Where are all the stars? Où est le star? Am I just in a really unlucky, unfortunate spot? I'm gonna have to get serious about getting some resources, because I am running low. So I've got 3 sort of like jumps there that will hopefully guide me. I'm gonna go for. There's a good cluster over here. I'm gonna head over here. I think that might save me if I head to this one here. So it's 81. Let's see what we got on the scoreboard. 81. Yep, minimal. Okay, let's go for that. That's where we're heading. So that FSD injection, basic. That now leaves me with just one left. I really, seriously need to pick up some resources now. Right, here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Wouldn't it be funny? I've never ever got stranded. And being a notorious explorer, that would be really, really embarrassing. I'm gonna have to cut the stream short. Indeed, Commander Blitz, indeed. Where's the fun in exploring if you don't take a risk?
Fuel scoping.
Oh, I'm so glad to see when it says orbital bodies found. When it says system scan complete and it's just a star, you know you're in trouble because you can't get materials from a star. Right, what we got around? I was hoping for a gas giant, and there aren't any gas giants, so I picked this range of the scale. So I'm gonna have to hopefully get lucky and find no locations. Not good. Oh, please don't be hiding behind the star. No locations. No locations. There may be trouble ahead. Because Commander Nutter won't get any resources. Dear oh dear, it's not looking good, is it? Hopefully I've made it to a point where I can do a few hops though. And find a system with what I want. But right now, we're not finding anything.
System scan complete.
No locations. Right, okay, we really want to see some good hopping points now. Maybe sure for oh, that was lucky. Right, so I think I've now you can see like a spider web. I think I've made it to the other side of the void, which is good. Now I feel safe. There's more than enough systems that I can reach without Jumponium, where I can collect the resources I need. So the question is, where do we head? Well, I suppose we can head towards our destination now. I'm going to take a gamble and see how far we can reach. What's that? A mere 437 light years. Come on. Oh, yes, good stuff. Alright, we'll see if we can get a bit further. Was that an interesting star there we went past? I do like to... Well, that one might be interesting. Oh, it's just a standard B class. Not really too interested in that. Alright, let's see if we can get to about here. Come on. Highlight. Oh, happy days. Things are looking good. Right, let's excuse me. Unexpected sneeze warning. Standard B class. Come on. Oh, so frustrating when it won't highlight. Standard B class. Right, let's keep heading in the general direction of where we're heading to. It's much more comforting to see so many stars. Right, let's just standard B class. Not interested. So So, oh, look at all these stars now. Where do all these stars come from? It's amazing. So I'm just looking for, in order to make exploring enjoyable, you need to find a location that you find interesting and head to that on your journey to your end goal. And that's what I'm doing now, basically. That's going to be a standard B class, no doubt. Yes, it is. Let's just go for... I can't even see any massive stars. They're all very main sequency. That's even slightly off the sequence to the smaller end of the scale. Oh, that one that'll be an interesting system. That one there. We're gonna try and reach that one. See how that works out. Oh yeah. That is good stuff. Just sorting one thing out. Alrighty then, let's make some actual progress now. You never know, we might catch Commander Blitz up. It's time to go full tilt.
Frameshift drive charging.
So anyway, I definitely stretched the limit there in terms of Jumponium. I only have one jump left.
System scan complete. Fuel scoping. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, there we go. It's so good to get. It's a good feeling when you get past the void. It really is. Hey Blitz, that's a question for you. Don't know if you've noticed, but in the sector of the galaxy where we are right now, I have not found any real biological sites at all. I don't know if you've experienced the same. Which is really weird. In fact, after this jump, I'm going to show you on the codex. Just come out of this one. Check the system.
Fuel scope disengaged.
Everything has been discovered. Let's just find that other body. It's over here.
System scan complete.
So nothing there either. So I just want to show you something on the codex. You found escape pods. Yeah, that's not kind of the sort of life I was thinking about, but yeah, you will find escape pods on a planet But if we just go to the codex, here we go. So we are, and when I say we, that's Commander Blitz, who is slightly ahead of me at the moment, wearing Kepler's crest. And if we go over to the biological and geological, and it's the organic that I'm looking for. Ooh. Oh, there's more. That didn't used to be there before. That's interesting. Where's that been found? We may need to make a detour. Wow, 15,000 light years away. Wow, that's even further. Interesting. Well, that's very interesting. Now, the reason why I took you here, and as you can probably see now, I'm after this, the Stolon pod, which is a really interesting creature. But I think my journey will continue on to take a look at these ones as well. And you never know, we might find something else in between. But the thing I wanted to point out, though, is not so much these, which are found in the L'Orange clouds. It's the planetary biological. And there are only 2 types in this sector. I find that really hard to believe. There must be more than 2 types. So I'm hoping that I can find a new one. And just while we're here, I'm just going to say congratulations to Carth 42 for finding this L'Orange cloud and this particular species. These seed pods are unusual in that they are covered in a fine layer of living tissue. Excellent. And also congratulations to Shekin, who found these. So that's how you get your name in the Elite Dangerous Halls of Fame in terms of the codex. And by sheer accident, I have laid claim to Sagittarius A, just because I was passing at the time, and it's just the way the codex works. But anyway, yeah, that was bizarre. I wasn't expecting to see that there. Anyway, so there are creatures to be found, which makes exploring that much more fun. So let's not dwell too long here, because I'm just going to check on my Jumponium level. I've got one left. That's quite dangerous. I really need some more germanium, as you can see, otherwise I could be in a bit of trouble. And I've only got 10 arsenic. I'm sure Commander Blitz is quite chuffed about how much arsenic he's got right now. It's a pity you can't transfer it.
Frameshift drive charging.
So let's go off to the next system anyway. But I am looking for some biological surface activity. I mean, there's not even bark mounds been discovered in this sector, which is bonkers. No bark mounds. Because that's about the most common thing there is. Yeah, no one is.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Anything there? I was going to say, I was expecting that to be discovered. Come on, please don't be behind the star. Okay. Let's try it's over here.
System scan complete.
And no locations. So we will move on. So anyway, no, Commander Blitz, was those occupied escape pods or empty escape pods?
4, 3, 2,
Empty. I'm guessing they decided to
fuel scooping.
cobble together a starship and escape the planet,
Fuel
no
scoop
doubt.
disengaged.
Okay, what we got here? Let's get these out of the way. Right, so the reason you're probably thinking, why is he scanning everything? Because it's very laborious. Is because I want to find some biological out here. There has to be a lot more than what's already been discovered. Let's go here. Oh, we're scanning. Come on, show me the biological. Carbon dioxide geysers. Sounds like fun. What materials have we got? Oh, it's got germanium on it. Maybe we should go and have a look at that one. I'm going to tag it. Just geological. Okay. I'm actually after biological. Yeah, I think I saw another one somewhere. There we go. Oh, it's another gas giant. Quite a pretty one. Nothing else. Okay. Let's carry on searching. I really could do with that germanium though, so I might take a trip down to the surface anyway. Oh, more rings I think. Yeah, that's definitely ringed. It's hanging around close to that. Okay, come on. Show me the biological. That's got germanium on it. And arsenic. Ooh, that sounded very tempting. In fact, that's my next favourite planet. Come on, let's have some biological. No. Well, there's plenty of geological anyway. What we got on this one? Nothing yet that I want. No. So I won't be tagging this one. Joe, what's this? Parsnip. Poo 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 poo. Well done, Joe. I preferred the parsnip comment, actually. The game is called Elite Dangerous. It's a space kind of game. And welcome along, by the way. And I hope you've had your poo. Right, get over here. Still looking for biological. It gets more exciting after this, by the way, Joe. With arsenic. Hang on a minute, was arsenic the last resource on there? No, it wasn't. Okay. One more. Show me the money. Shamona. There's my germanium. Now it's the one. Geological only. Right, that just leaves us a gas giant to find in. Which which I'm sure is wandering about somewhere. But anyway, carbon dioxide geysers sounds like fun. I bet we can get airborne with that, right? Oh, the hunt for the last planet. Where is it? Well, in this case, a gas giant. Come on, where are you? I bet it's going to be behind the star, maybe. No, I'm not convinced. Come on, show me the money. Where is it? I see something over there then. No. Ah, so frustrating when you can't find the last one. Really? Seriously? Right. Oh, there it is. After all that. Blimey.
System scan complete.
That was hard work, wasn't it? Right, so I'm going to go to my planet of choice, which had arsenic and germanium on. And I really need that because I'm struggling for jumponium. What have we got? We have... Okay, so we've got 10 arsenic. We need some more polonium as well. But germanium is the main one. Now, on this planet though, I think we could have some fun. Because, if I remember correctly, it has water geysers. We're talking airborne in an SRV. Gravity is 0.04 G, which means if I'm not careful, I could get my SRV into orbit, which could present a bit of a problem. Because it's impossible once you go into orbit to actually get back down again. But we can have fun doing it, right, on the way. Okay. I think the planet has some pretty decent geological features as well. Oh, I do love those canyons. All those canyons, that's going to be fun. That's a really big canyon there that would be good to fly down. In fact, that's quite vast. Anyway, there's fun to be had here. This ridge here looks pretty damn cool. Hopefully there's some geological activity going on over there. Right. Oh, have we flown past? Oh dear. Too busy looking at the map. No problem, we can soon correct that. Where are you? There we are. Alright, let's get in and have a look. So I'm just checking that those that moon looks pretty close to that ring. Anyway, let's concentrate on this gas giant. It's very dark here, isn't it? Wow. My eye tracking needs adjusting, it's very jerky. It needs a bit of smoothing, I think. Anyway, we'll fix that on the next one. That is really dark. Sorry about the jerkiness of the eye tracking there. I just need to get that adjusted for the next one. Oh my god, I never shoot. Why is it so dark? Why? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Doesn't need to be that dark. Seriously, it's that gas giant. You can hardly see it. Maybe I need to. Okay, Blitz. Yeah, be right back. Nice message delay test there as well. Right, I just need to probe this planet. 2 probes. 1, 2. So we're looking for some geological stuff.
Surface scan complete.
Alright, I really want one sort of nearer. Looks good. No. No. Right. That's the one I want right there. Here we go, we're going in.
Orbital flight engaged.
In the pipe, 5x5. And it is in the canyon as well. So that's where we go. Oh, it looks very mountainous. In we go. Wow, this is going to be tricky to land, I think. And just for those that haven't seen this game before, just give you an outside view. That's the ship I'm flying. It's called a Crate Phantom, and it's an exploration ship. And we're just making our way down now onto this planet. And in this view, I need to be careful that I don't just go and smash straight into the planet's surface, which would be hilarious, right? Oh, I think I better get back in my ship. Right. Okay, these are meant to be water geysers, so they should be firing out like water, right? So this is going to be tricky collecting resources because this looks like really rough terrain. Where on earth am I meant to land in this lot? Let's get some light on the subject. I could have sworn this said that it was water geysers. Just double check. Water geysers. And that looks like thermoholes to me. Let's just prove it, because we have to. And it is thermohole. So where's the geysers? Where is the geysers, man? Where are they? Anyway, let's land and get in the SRV, right? So, landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Super. Should we do a landing from the outside? Everyone likes an outside landing, right? Okay, so there's the Crate Phantom. We're going to land here. Oh, you can see the Milky Way over there, look. Wow, the galactic core. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Where's that gas giant? Can't even see it. Wow, that is a big cliff face over there as well. Anyway, on with the show. So we're in a Crate Phantom. It's quite dark here. I've got the lights on at the moment, so that's going to glare the screen, but that's me there in my cockpit flying my ship. The rest of my crew members seem to have left me behind. Jules, Diamond Geezer, get in there. How you doing, Jules? Not seen you for a while. Hope all is well. Oh, and there's some weapons out as well, look, and I can retract them like so, and deploy them like so, and if I get in the correct mode, I can fire them like so. Trying to find a mining laser. Have I not found the mining? Oh no, you can only do the mining laser in the other view, can't you? Just figured that out. There we go. That's the mining laser. Anyway, enough of those shenanigans. Let's get back in the ship. Oh no, you wanted to see a landing from the outside, didn't you? Well, I don't know if you did or not, but I was going to show you anyway. So, just have to put up with that, I guess. Right. Here we go. Landing on a planet far, 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 far away to collect a few resources because I've run out of Jumponium. Let's get a good angle. I guess that'll do. You can see all the Milky Way, all the core. So we just bring it down like this. It's very dark here. Right, we're on the ground. So it's time to get in the SRV. Here we go. Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how.
Low gravity warning.
Low gravity. Okay. So we're after resources now. Oh, and this is very slippery. I'm guessing this is ice. Get drive assist off. Oh, my key binding.
Handbrake is on.
We don't want handbrake on, do we? Come on, I thought Z was the default key binding for drive assist. Oh, let's just do it manually. Drive assist, drive assist. Drive assist
off.
Thank you. Right. Okay. So what we're looking for now then is some white dots on the scanner. Wow. Why have I not got no boost? Oh dear, oh dear. This is because I had to re-image my computer. I just need to sort out a binding. If I can find it. There we go. What do I want? That's what we want. So I just need to enable clutch mode on my system. That should provide me with a bit of boost. Although it doesn't seem to want to. I guess it's a kind of restart the game thing. Anyway, never mind. Oh, we have a white icon. Crystalline fragments. Which should actually get me germanium, because that's the kind of mid-resource type growth that you would expect to get the mid-type resource on the planet. There we go. It's very slippery, this is. We're in a kind of ice well at the moment. We need to go to weapon mode. Whoa, low gravity. See you later. Oh, chromium. Right, we'll collect it anyway.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I'll just go back and check the planet a minute. I'm pretty confident mid-range was germanium. There we go, chromium, and we want germanium, so we're in the right zone. It's just like we're one off there, just slightly unlucky. So let's see what this next one has to offer. Oh, come on. Oh, this is difficult to drive without having boost. I don't want to restart the game just for that, though, so we'll just have to suffer. What we could probably have done is a slightly flatter surface. Oh my word! Actually, no, I do need boost. Oh, this could get nasty. Where's boost? Where's boost? Ouch! 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 Okay. We're good. We're good. It's all okay. We're fine. That's why you need boost. I thought tab was default for boost. Let me see if I can set up the key binding for that, because I could blow up my SRV if I'm not careful. Options, controls, driving. Got boost here. Nope. Driving miscellaneous. Nope. Mode switches. What about boost? Driving, boost, come on. Do you know there's always too many, you can have too many key bindings, right? Thrusters. Oh, it's set. Let's just double check. Alright, it's just the joystick's not actually up for it right now. Never mind. Never mind, I'll have to cancel. Oh well, I'll have to just do this stream without it. Resume. Right, let's see what we've got around us. Contacts. Clusters are the ones that should give me germanium. Oh, and there's one down there. Let's go for that. Oh, this is quite frustrating not having boost available. I suppose we could set up a keybind. It just makes sense, wouldn't it? Come on, settle. Right, well maybe we need... Oh, that's a cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
We'll back up and get it. Right, Pious Cobble is not going to get us what we want. I think we'll have to go for crystalline fragments. Phosphorus. Come on. Touch it if you can. Right, so crystalline fragments I think is where we're going to need to be to get our germanium. I'll be happy just with one for now, but I will get 3 per resource. This auto targeting turret is rubbish. Check this crystalline fragment, you never know. No, still giving me limit. I really like gravity here. Right, where's that resource? Shut off. I'm hoping it'll be what I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. How to collect the resources you want. That's exactly what I needed. Fragments, that should also give me germanium then. If I'm lucky. Chromium. What's over there? Needle crystals. Well, that'll get me the rarest resource. And what is the rarest resource on this planet? It's probably one that I don't need. Yeah, don't need that. I'll pick up chromium anyway. So just to prove a point anyway, we'll just bumble along. Jules, do I use HOTAS or keyboard and mouse? I use HOTAS. There you go, there's the rarest resource on the planet, as predicted. And that comes from needle crystals. We'll just colour that anyway. Oh, this is quite slow going without having boost. Because I would have boosted and caught it mid-air. Probably that's how new my account is. That's the first time I discovered it. Right, I think that'll probably do. I have found some germanium. This is actually quite scary, not having boost when you're driving now. I just realised you can't just blast around the place. I do nothing to get back to the ship now. I'll give it a go. I really wanted Portugueses anyway. Will I get up that hill without using boost? Let's give it full beans. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Go on. No. Is it? This is definitely ice. Right, okay. Let's try it a little bit. Slightly longer. Maybe we can make our way up. If I had boost, I would have done it ages ago. Come on. Come on. Get in there. There we go. Yep. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Go on, you can do it. Come on. Mountaineering, SRB style. I'm confident. Back out of the ravine. As my ship just took off. Why did my ship keep sticking in? Don't tell me to come out on the other side of the ravine. That would be funny, wouldn't it? I'm saying my ship's over there. I don't like doing this without boost. Okay, is that my own tyre tracks there? Yes, it is. I came this way. Yeah, Jules, totally need. What I need is blooming snow chains, tyre chains for that extra grip. And there's my ship. We made it. Oh yeah. Right. There we go. Oh, come on, give me a break.
Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
Right. How to make it hard work boarding a ship. Right, we're back on board and we will continue our journey. But before we do that, I'm just going to leave you a bit of a view. So that's where we are right now. I will be right back. Oh, wow. Keybinds and stuff. Right, I'll be right back. Just hold that thought for a moment. And we're back in the room. Hey Jules, you have to sleep bucket 6. Nasty. Okay, we'll have a nice kip and enjoy work tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be another sunny day. And thanks for tuning in and all that good stuff. Right, time for us to move on in our ship though. Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Right, so where's our next system? Oh good, it's above us.
Frameshift drive
And we're on our way.
charging.
We don't need the lights on. quick peek. Oh dear.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Getting laps a daisy. Oh, come on, give me a break. Do a quick honk. Right, what we got? Anything of interest? Metal rich. That's high metal. Never mind. Let's keep her moving.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think actually, as I've got 4 injections now, I can just gun it. Let's do some extreme speed.
3, 2,
Of course, if my bindings were working, it would be a lot easier, but we'll manage.
fuel scooping.
Hey, what is a quick look? Nothing of interest. I know I'm foregoing the chance to discover some life though, but it looks like people have been here before, so
Frameshift
point.
drive charging.
possibly maybe. Of course, a lot of the exploration that's been out this way has been done before we had these surface scanners, so and when I say surface scanners, I mean the ones that actually show you where there's biological or geological. So I could be missing out on some biological stuff, which I don't want to do, because it would be nice to find some new biological life.
Fuel scooping.
I can't believe no one's found bark mounds. It's insane. Unheard of. Let's have a quick flick around here and see what we have. No locations. I thought I was going to find something. What's wrong? Might be worth the rest of the stuff sat behind that star. No locations. No locations. Just in turbo mode at the moment. No locations. There. Right, okay. Let's go back to the water world. Tag that.
Fuel scoop
And we'll
disengaged.
scan the rest of the place once we get there. Because that's how we roll, yo. So that's what we're looking at. There are some landables. 2 that I haven't explored yet though. Is that terraformable? Yes, definitely worth a scan. That's probably terraformable, and so is that. So we'll see what fruit they bear. But terraformable water worlds is where the money is at, yo. They're the most rewarding of bodies to scan. That's right, even more rewarding than an Earth-like. Hey, I didn't make the game. So we're now coming up on the water world. Eventually. I'll just kick it off to one side because it means you don't get stuck in the gravity well so badly. Wow. Yeah, we're there. Right. 6 probes, so it's a Mickey Mouse job. 2 ears and a chin, 1 in the face, and 1 oops upside your head. So what else I was going to do whilst I was here was just check these elements out. Oop. I'm confident these will be
Surface scan complete.
terraformable. We'll see. Star locations. No locations.
System scan complete.
No locations. Right. I think there's going to be at least 2 terraformables. Let's see if I'm right. That one is my guess to be terraformable. And it's not. Wow. Well, the one next to it must be, surely. Yes. So just 1 more terraformable. So that's actually worth scanning. It's high metal, terraformable. Not shabby. We'll scan that one and then we'll jog on. In our Crate Phantom. You feel the way there. There we go. That is moi. Je m'appelle le in the Crate Phantom. Paint's wearing a bit thin, as you would expect. And they're going to be getting a fresh lick of paint anytime soon. So yeah, that's the Crate Phantom. Very nice. So this is a warning intake. Right, now think about it for a moment. I know I'm going to get all technical for a moment. But, okay. Let me just see where we are first. We're doing alright. But if you think about it, okay, on the outside of the ship there it says warning intake. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm currently in a vacuum in space. So what exactly is the intake intaking? Have you ever thought about that? I know what you're thinking. Atmospheric landings. They're coming. Oh yeah. Because if you're in a vacuum, you can't intake anything. I'm sure someone's going to say something like photons or something. But let's face it. Warning intake, you don't suck in photons, do you? So I'm guessing there's an intake there because at some point we'll be landing on an atmospheric world and you will need to intake the atmosphere to use it as propulsion. Just a thought. Of course, I could be entirely wrong and it's just a bit of livery to make things look realistic and has no purpose. Immersion broken. Right, that's all the valuable stuff scanned in this system. It's time to progress.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sneaky peek. Nothing for me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, I never saw actually. Not sure if I did neutron star jump or boost. Which would save me a lot of time. If there are neutron stars out here, of course. They're a bit slow.
Fuel scooping.
16 bad heads.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Nothing of interest for me though. So I'm gonna check my route planners using check. No, it's not. Okay, let's see if that changes the route any. It did. So there are some neutron stars after all. So I was on 103. What have we got now? Oh, it's still plotting. I think it was 103 jumps from the glanced. Let's see if we get there. Something interesting. Come on. 7383. Oh, seriously, I saved 2 jumps. Is that suggesting there's only one neutron star between
Frameshift
here and my
drive charging.
destination? That's a jolly poor show.
Fuel scooping.
Tell you what I wanted to try out. I'm guessing everyone now is already a subscriber or a follower. I've not tested my in-stream notifications. Oh, Waterworld, we'll have that one. So I might just give that a test to see if that works. And if you're not a follower or a subscriber, then give it a go and see if my in-stream notifications are working as intended. I'm gonna guess that the water world is here. Come on. What are those? That'll be asteroid bodies. Definitely a gas giant or two. Well, that's got a lot of moons around it. Yeah, it's not ringed, so I'm not even going to bother. It's got to have a ring. Now, what am I saying? Oh, we found a water well. Oh, yes, we have. Seaman, that's a name I recognise. Okay, so we've got nothing else really spectacular here. So let's just see whereabouts this water world is. I've got a feeling it's going to be far, far away. It's not terraformable, and it's 200,000 light seconds away. What's the chances of me flying all that way? I can tell you now. 0. Let's see. Here. No resources I really want. Nice gas giant. It's probably time to move on though. That's what I'm going to do. In-stream notifications. Right, I'm just going to do a quick test and see if they work. Yeah, that seems to be working. Subscriber. That works. A donation. That does seem to be working. And my favourite one is a raid. Right, okay, that works. Okay, I just wanted to test that. Let's get on to exploring, shall we? You have to test these things. You know, if someone wants to follow or subscribe, they need to be rewarded by these things. It's important they work. This, I believe, was an 8-class star, so it'd be very bright. Yep, that's bright.
Fuel scooping.
18 bodies.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's see what good is around here then. Unfortunately, nothing interesting. So we will continue our journey.
Frameshift drive charging.
Into the unknown. Or maybe partly known.
3, 2.
I'm still looking for life. Is this an unexplored system?
Fuel scooping.
Maybe it is, because I was expecting this to be all explored. But according to
Fuel scoop
that tells
disengaged.
me it hasn't been explored. Let's try on metal rich too, that's nice. Let's just see if someone's been here before. Sure they have, surely. Well, we haven't been there. It would be nice to find some life. No. Great time hiccups. No, let's try over here. Where is all the life in this sector of the galaxy? It seems to be null and void. Come on, show me some life. Oh, oh, come on, biological. Please, give me biological. Well, it's definitely going to have geological, but I want biological. Are we going to be lucky? Did I fire 6 shots? Or only 5? And it's geological. No locations there. Okay, so it's not looking good for biological right now. There might be a chance for these moons. That's a nice looking gas giant. Let's see if one of these moons bears any fruit for biological. It's looking good so far. Are these binaries? No, not.
System scan complete.
Oh, okay. That was a bit lackluster, wasn't it? So as it's expected though, no one actually scanned the system. Could potentially be another one on my list. Okay,
Frameshift drive charging.
What are we doing for jumps? Oh, only 98 jumps behind you.
4, 3, 2.
So if they don't know, Commander Blitz is headed in the same direction as me. I believe we might rendezvous at a very special location and conduct some alien experiments. The back end of the
Fuel scooping.
Milky Way.
Fuel scooping complete.
I do just need to check for biological, just on the off chance. Oh, come on. Show me the biological. No. No. Oh, rubbish.
System scan complete.
Nothing. Nada. Right, in that case we'll carry on moving
Frameshift
then.
drive charging.
Hey Blitz, I don't know if you're still watching, but what's the chances of you making the destination tomorrow? Just a thought, because I should be able to maybe we could live stream the meetup. Just a
Fuel
thought.
scooping.
Okay,
Fuel
an
scooping
unexplored
complete.
system by any human, according to that. Well, what do we have? One of the most generic type of systems there is. Icy bodies. I'm just going to scan one body. Oh, oh well, that's different as well. They're all over there as well. Any one of those? OCD, just for completeness. I still want to try and find some biological as well. Oh. Wow, it's like binary heaven. No. Oh. I don't think I'm going to find any biological. Orbiting rather close, isn't it? I better just check the orbit on that one. Might be worth a look. Two more to go. And that's one. Really? No locations at all in the system.
System scan complete.
Nope. Okay. I was intrigued about an orbit though. Let's just check on something. Details. Orbit period 243 days. Well, that ain't close. Orbit is that's miles away. 178. 856. Oh my god, how far away is that moon? And 1000. That can be barely a moon, surely. Anyway. Hey Blitz, you'll be on tomorrow night working during the day. Okay, mate. Well, you take it easy. And yes, I will probably do a live stream tomorrow night, as the intention is to be pretty much on the destination point. Like I say, my computer's been out of action for the last 2 days due to a faulty ATA cable, which forced me to re-image my computer, which I didn't need to do. So I'm catch up, and I'll also out the rest of my key bindings and other stuff ready for tomorrow night. This is kind of a stream test. But yeah, if you ever get an issue where your computer can't find the operating system or no boot device found, it may not be a hard drive, it may be just a cable that needs replacing. It'll come completely out of the blue. Because what I did is I did a restart on the computer with the intention of doing a stream. And I got the black screen of death where it said no OS found, which was a bit concerning, it telling me that I didn't have an operating system. Ooh. Awesome. Someone's done some planetary mapping there as well, free will. Well done. Well, I will leave free will to own that system and move on to the next. think it's getting that close to that time where I should end this stream. And by tomorrow night, we're pretty close to our intended destination. So when we get into this system, we'll just see where we are in the galaxy. Understand how much further we need to go.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
It's a little straightforward.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jump to the next one. When they go on the bounce like that, you might as well just keep going. Because in the main scanner area, they aren't showing. And I'm sure we can prove that. Looks close. Rocky Ice World, they're not normally close. Locations. I didn't actually check if someone's been here before. No, doesn't look like it. So, as I suspected, an untouched system. Although I'm sure the main star's been scanned. See, the thing with being out here, although you think it's really remote, you have to bear in mind that there's not many options for stars that you can go to. So, if a lot of people come out this way, then you're going to be following the footsteps of everybody else. And so don't be disheartened when you think you're in the middle of nowhere, when in actual fact no other command areas had any other choice but to go through the same system. Thank you.
System scan complete.
There we go. Nothing of interest. Right. Hopefully the next jump will provide a screenshot to end the stream. Let's see. In the meantime, I will sort out my other resources for the stream when I've done this test. Back in the game.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Right, okay.
Frameshift drive
Jump to the
charging.
next one then. Ten more jumps in your off it. No worries. We'll have to create a private group, I think, and therefore we could organise a meetup in the destination. Just a thought.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. System scan complete. System scan complete. Cannot comply.
3 times you said system scan complete then.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Blitz, so we just set up a group. I've not seen many screenshots of two ships interacting with biological life in lounge clouds. So, pretty nifty screenshots.
System scan complete.
Video as well.
Cannot comply. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
I just want to end up exiting the system that has some landfalls. Oh look, that's really weird. The stars come back now. We've crossed the void, we're all good.
4, 3, 2,
One planet, so someone's been here before.
fuel scooping.
There's a planet that already appeared, but I'm guessing they've only
Fuel
scanned the one.
scooping complete.
And obviously, because I've suggested that, let's find out if I'm actually right. I'm guessing only one planet has been scanned in this system. Oh, and I think I know why, because it's a water world. So I'm going to predict that someone came into this system, scanned the world, and did not scan anything else. Let's start with the fact that the water world was scanned. Yes, it was. It was scanned by Thunderous. So, well done, sir. But you neglected to scan all this other stuff. Must have scanned the moon, right? That's not a moon. Okay, that's no moon. This area of space, the Milky Way, is so sparse on biological locations, it's insane.
System scan complete.
It's insane. Insane in the membrane. So, we've got that water world. If it's terraformable, I will go, and yes it is. So that is definitely worth mapping, and so I will. And probably there. Blitz, you need help, hull repair. If I was in my other account, I could help you in my Anaconda. However, I'm in my Phantom, which has very minimal tools, and I really don't think I have hull repair. Nope. So, unfortunately, I can't help with hull. But anyway, 93%, that's basically brand spanking new, right? That's nothing to worry about. Start worrying when it's like down to 20%, yeah, but 93, might as well be a new ship. You'll be fine, Commander. But also don't take any risks, because I can't repair you because I'm not in my other ship. My multi-role Anaconda, of course. Right, come on. Let's scan this planet. I think what we'll do is scan this planet, get up close, and leave you with a screenshot. And then tomorrow, I should have made enough progress to see us at the intended destination, which has some fantastic sights to see, so that'll be worth tuning in for. Pretty confident there won't be any
Surface scan complete.
no, that confirms it. No geological or any type of surface activity. So, I did say I need to leave you with a screenshot to end the stream. Now, that is a landable, but is it worth landing on? What's the materials? Well, it doesn't have germanium for a start, so let's do one more jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yes, I will be ending the stream at 11 I always like to end the stream with a decent location, so hopefully we can find it in this next jump. Or we could be in trouble.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. System
Jump
scan
again.
complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Or we'll find something. Well, we need to because we've only got 6 minutes left.
4, 3, 2.
Because yes, I also need to go to work in the morning. Well, either no one's been here or there's only one star.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, so no one's been here then. Unless they've just scanned the star. Let's see
Fuel
what we
scoop
got.
disengaged.
Oh, is that metal rich? Oh, just high metal. Right, we'll scan one. Or two, as we can. Oh, there's only 4 bodies to scan. I'll just scan them. And hope we find some biological, right? No luck so far.
System scan complete.
Oh, that was rubbish. Right, let's make this last jump of the screen. As much as I would love to stay on all night, I also do have to go to work in the morning. Well, this is either no, there's definitely systems here that's involved.
Fuel scooping.
Gas giant system in front of me, 40 bodies. Okay. So right in front of me there, that is going to be a gas giant system.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's see what I'm doing with. You know, the thing, me saying that now, it just reminds me that back in the old days, this will be a ringed gas giant, by the way. Told ya. Back in the old days, anyway, you had to locate bodies by basically warping away from the local star and looking for something to be moving in your field of view. These days, this is ridiculous. It just finds everything straight away. And you can even surface scan it without even leaving the local star. Which is a bit over generous, I think. But anyway. What happened to the spirit of exploration, right? Well, I'm hoping one of these gas giants with the moon will afford a good view. Take the screen in. Locations. Oh, finally found some locations. Oh, it's got arsenic in it as well. I was hoping for biological, but never mind. Maybe this one will. Come on. Probably a complete fluke if it does, because where there's one, there's normally more. And when there's none, there is none. Well, I'm going to make a guess. No biological. Right. Let's mark this planet and go there to end the stream. Not too soon there. Now this should have water geysers. And it jolly well better had, because they're great fun, because you can drive your SRV over them and get ejected into the lower atmosphere. Or if you're bonkers, you can use your boost and get into the upper atmosphere where you lose orbit and basically drift among the stars. Not the best way to finish your game session, to be honest. So let's see what we find here. I thought I targeted it actually. Yeah, I did. It's not showing as targeted in the. It's because I'm heading to. Oh, I definitely need to get some sleep, don't I? Right, well, let's quickly get there, see what's what, and hopefully give you a screenshot for the end of the stream. Screw off a bit of speed. Obviously that's the galactic core, and yeah, we're quite away from it. Not away, but like away. I'm sure those youngsters amongst you will know exactly where I'm coming from with the way away. Well, it's a nice view. There's the gas giant. I suppose we should focus on these binary moons. Give extra boost. Look like another void to LYD. Yeah, no doubt. Yo diggity. Right, so these moons have got activity. Let's see if we can. Well, yeah, we will map both, but I'll go for the one that's in focus because the other one looks a little bit colder, and I've already had fun sliding around on ice. That's nice canyons on this one, anyway. 4 probes. 1, 2, 3. And that one, 4 probes. 1, 2, 3. Should be enough. 2 birds and 1 stone, all that good stuff.
Surface scan complete. Surface scan complete.
Right, what we got? Geological 32, 23. I think 32 wins. There. So really we want a flat area, so that one there looks perfect for me. Although that one might afford a better view of the other moon.
Orbital flight engaged.
It's got no peaks on it.
Culling temperature.
Oops. Right, well, it's going to take a minute to get to the destination. I think this is probably a good point to leave you with a screenshot moment. So coming down on this rather large moon. That's nice. And we're heading down to a geological event as well. But with that said, this was only a test stream, and I will get all my bits and pieces ready for the next one. Now that you've helped me facilitate this one. So I think what we will do is leave it there. That's not bad for you. And I will see you tomorrow night, and hopefully by that time I'll have caught up with Commander Blitz, and we will have a bit of shenanigans going on, and joined up exploration. So we'll leave it there. Come out of that view, hit the brakes. I'll check that out at some point, and in the meantime, fly safe, Commanders, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. It's going to get really interesting when we get to the alien site, which hopefully will be tomorrow night. So look out for a stream notification, and it should be all good. Until then, though, take it easy, good night, and may your God go with you, if you're into that sort of stuff. Au revoir.